Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam, all Gispapan Vaishnavas. Prabhuji, if a devotee is died by the poison, so what happens with the devotee? If someone give the poison to a devotee,
so if he dies, we take poison like Prahlad Maharaj. He did not die because I don't know, you got Prahlad Maharaj. If you are not, if you die, you says here, you will not go to hell at least.
yes.
So there's a question in the chat box: how to transcend these three modes of mental nature: goodness, passion, and ignorance, and dragging us down. So the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, if you do this devotional service unfailingly, then you can cross over this Maya of mind. Mamcha yo vyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate saguna samatitaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. One who engages in full devotional service, here, see the word here, unfailing in all circumstances. At one transcend the mode of material nature, this comes to the level of Brahman. So now to do this unfailingly in all circumstances, very difficult alone if you try. Therefore, it is says here, recommended. And this verse, Rajastamacha sattvena sattvam cho pasamena cha etat sarvam gurau bhaktya. Is it this word? Guru bhakti, Purusho siye anjasa jayat. A very important verse. One must conquer the mode of passion and ignorance by developing the mode of goodness, and then one must become detached from the mode of goodness by promoting oneself to the platform of Suddha Sattva. All this can be done automatically if one engages in the service of the spiritual master with faith and devotion. And in this way, one can conquer the influence of the modes of nature. So in other words, you must have a spiritual master to overcome these three modes of mental nature. You cannot do it on your own accord. It's impossible. Yes? Hello?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Doesn't mean that you have spiritual master, you can overcome this if you don't follow his instruction. That's also another thing. Having spiritual master means it's not the license finish, but one must engage in the service of the spiritual master with faith and devotion. Faith and devotion means what? You have to learn how to follow his instruction, 100%, not deviate, not compromise, not interpret, no. Correct?
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I need some further clarification regarding this. I mean, there are in everyday life, we are still trying to be, as being a neophyte devotees, we are still trying to be the servants of Vaishnavas. So we are at least having little bit of goodness, we are coming. So now after getting this mode of goodness, we should attach also from this goodness. But in everyday life, we are seeing various kinds of people, like some are in ignorance. They don't maintain any unhygienic things, hygienic things when cleaning, deity worship. I don't like sometimes that they should touch without having properly sometimes. So at that time, I feel like some kind of untouchable feeling when they are coming and touching near the God and all. So at that time, how can I see that incidence as transcendental plane? And sometimes in passion also, every day so many activities are happening. How I should raise myself? Should I need to scold them for all these things, or even if I tell also, they don't understand because they repeat it every time?
So what to do? You have to tolerate, no? Correct? Yes, you
So
can
in
tell
this
them.
way, yeah.
You can tell them 1 time, 2 times. They're not listening. What to do? You beat them or kill them? No possible, no? Yes.
Okay. So in this way, I need to detach myself from that.
Yeah, you just have to pray to Krishna to give them intelligence that they will change.
Yes.
Krishna is in their heart, no? Krishna can also help, no? Yes. Correct?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
So what can we do? We just pray, Krishna, please give them intelligence, how they can avoid doing such things, you know?
Yes.
There's no other way, no? We have to know Krishna is in the heart. He can also purify the soul. Correct?
Okay, Prabhuji. And also one more thing, Prabhuji, they come, neighbors or some people, they will come and ask for some things which are at our home, and we may give it, but they utilize those things, groceries or something for their cooking of non-vegetarian dishes.
You offer and give.
Okay.
Mentally you offer it and give it to them.
Even if they use it with non-vegetarian, then also...
No, you offer to Krishna and you're giving them prasad. That your job is done. Yes?
Okay, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
What they do, that's their business, you know. Yes?
So, will I get sin for giving them?
No, for giving prasadam, you cannot get any reaction.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Giving Krishna to someone, can you get any offense?
Because they are mixing Krishna's mercy with some other thing. And
so many people are doing that in the whole world, no? What do you want to do?
Okay,
correct?
Prabhuji. Yes.
Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So we just have to tolerate. So many things will happen, but we try to maximize, engage them, you know. In the Bhagavad Gita, I think there's a verse, no? One should engage them in the spirit of devotion. Anyone knows this verse? Hello? One should try to engage them in the spirit of devotion. Yes? Take out the verse for you. So one should know, you know.
327.
327. Very good. So you see here, this should be how your mood should be, you know. No, not this verse, no. Not this verse, sorry. Give me a minute, huh? I think it's in third chapter. So there's so many kinds of things will be happening, but the devotee should engage them in the spirit of devotion.
326, Prabhu.
26, one verse before this. So as not to disrupt the mind of ignorant man attached to the fruitive result of prescribed duties, a learned person should not induce them to stop work. Rather, by working in the spirit of devotion, he should engage them in all sorts of activities for the gradual development of Krishna consciousness. You understand me?
Yes, Prabhuji. So
like this, you should learn how to act like this. As ignorant perform their duties with attachment to result, the learned may similarly act but without attachment for the sake of leading people on the right path. Yes.
Oh, but when we are tolerating them, they think of our tolerance as, weakness. At the time, how to handle them.
Sometimes you have to scream, no? Correct?
Okay, Prabhuji. Yes.
So then they know. Don't step on my tail. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
We have to be intelligent, no? How to handle. Correct? That's why Narada Muni gave the example of the serpent, no? You know, where is that pada? He taught the serpent not to get angry. Is it in 7 something? Anyone knows? So the story of the serpent, he became a devotee because Narada is preaching and then he forgot to harm people anymore, you know. So all the people will come and then take the serpent by the tail and throw him and, you know, misuse him, and he got so much hurt. Then he met Narada Muni and said, what shall I do now? Well, you see, you said give up anger, don't do biting and don't do any violence, all this. What to do now? He said, yeah, but I told you to give up, but I didn't tell you to not say you can act as though you're angry. Oh, I can do that. Okay. So next time they come, the serpent raised his foot and all of them go frightened and they ran away. They don't disturb him anymore. You understand?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So that story is there in the Bhagavatam. Prabhupada quoted the story. I don't know where it is now, but I can find out and send it to you. But the point is this, that the morale of the thing is to be acting in such a way that, you know, the others get the message. You follow?
Yes, Prabhuji. Even if we act like that also, they don't get that message, Prabhuji. They still continue their own things. In front of us, they will run away.
And
after that, again they repeat.
Then you just have to tolerate, know what to do. The animals are the same, no? Correct?
Okay.
What you do with an animal, you just bring the stick, no? Correct?
Yes.
Yes, there's no other choice. The animal can only be tamed by stick, no?
Yes.
So people who are like animals, what else to do? Because you can have the stick, you don't beat them, no? Threatening, yes. Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji, yeah.
So you use your intelligence, Krishna will give you intelligence, how to handle it. Any other questions? How to place faith in Krishna consciousness when we cannot tolerate in some circumstances? What circumstances you cannot tolerate? Can you be more specific?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. In some people who get jealous, envy and fear, anger, in that circumstances.
So you avoid them. Do you understand? People
Okay,
who
Prabhuji.
are in this kind of attitude, then you avoid them. You just pay obeisance and stay far away. Picture her.
Family, relatives only, how can we tolerate, Prabhuji?
Then you try to be aloof, no? You understand?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, they are there, but you become aloof. You don't get too intimate, you know? Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So you just have to learn how to be more, what we say, detached, you know? So many people will tell you so many things, no? You hear in one ear and take it out of the other ear.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Especially if you're staying in a family environment, there'll be so many things, especially you're much younger, you know? They think that they know better than you know, correct?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So you have to pretend to take the advice, say yes, and then don't do, no?
Okay, Prabhuji.
That's how we have to deal with them. Otherwise, how? Correct?
Yeah, Prabhuji. But the older people will have some so much of ego, Prabhuji. They want to tell, they have to do what they have to say, like that.
That's why it says to train an old dog, new tricks is difficult, you know?
Yeah.
So young people, difficult. So you should get somebody else, you know, maybe you know who can help you.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
So the story is here. I think it is in Srimad Bhagavatam 4:11:31. So somebody has taken it out. Maybe I'll put it here on the screen so all of you can see this what story I was talking about. Oh, what is it? 4/11/31. So here, this is the story that talking about anger, Moses. My dear king, just consider what I said to you, which will act as medicinal treatment upon disease. Control your anger, for anger is the foremost enemy of the path of spiritual realization. I wish all good fortune to you. Please follow my instruction. So here, the story about Dhruva Maharaj being asked to. So in this, there's a short story in this connection about a snake who became a devotee upon instruction of Narada, who instructed him not to bite anymore. Since ordinarily a snake business is to fatally bite other living entities, as a devotee, he was forbidden to do so. Unfortunately, people took advantage of this non-violence on the part of the snake, especially the children who began to throw stones at him. He did not bite anyone, however, because it was the instruction of his spiritual master. After a while, when the snake met his spiritual master Narada, he complained, I have given up the habit of biting innocent living entities, but they are mistreating me by throwing stones at me. Upon hearing this, Narada Muni instructed him, don't bite, but do not forget to expand your hood if you are going to bite, as if you are going to bite them. Then they will go away. Similarly, devotee is always non-violent, is qualified with all good qualities. But in a common world, when there is mischief made by others, he should not forget to become angry, at least for the time being, in order to drive away the miscreants. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So all these are there in the Bhagavatam. All right, anything else anyone wants to say?
Any comments, maybe from the new joiners or recent joiners in the group? If you want to say some things, any improvements, or if you feel anything about the class, kindly let us know. Shailendra Singh, Prabhu, you're joining newly. You can, if you want, you can unmute yourself and say a few words.
Hi, Prabhuji, yeah, joined late, sorry. So, thanks, Prabhuji, I joined after some time. So, yeah, so this was nice. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, Prabhu, keep joining the class if you have.
Where is he from?
Where are you from, Prabhu?
Singapore only, Prabhuji.
You've been to our temple?
Yes, Prabhuji, yes.
Oh, very good. So you're not new, huh?
Yeah, Prabhuji. Yes.
Good.
Vivek, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Danda
Pranam. So you're joining newly, is it?
No, Prabhuji. First one class I attended.
Okay. What do you feel about the class?
Very nice, Prabhuji. Very nice, Prabhuji. I clearly understand the words of Prabhu and full of interesting in attending class. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Where are you from, Prabhu?
Prabhuji, Karnataka, Mysore district.
Okay. So we have, if you have any of your friends, please bring them in. We have classes in Kannada also. Prabhu will actually take the class of Kannada on Mondays. So you are in touch with anybody. So just hopefully you are there in the Kannada group as well. Correct?
Okay, Prabhuji.
So you can type, you can chat with someone of us who you are in contact with. We can share the link to you. Yeah.
Okay,
You can take his number now. You have his connection, no? You can always put. Someone can contact him and help him. Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Who is Suman Raya?
Suman is he's a regular devotee in the temple.
Oh, very good. Okay, I guess I have to thank all of you for your kind association.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Grantaraj. Thank you
Prabhu.
for
Hare Krishna. All glories to Prabhu.
all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Thank you again. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much.